Are these just super duper small empanadas that don't really have any filling and are dry, or do they kick ass? Let's find out. Empanadas, let's see. Ooh. So we got the super exclusive packaging here. Got the 2-pack. There's no 2-pack. This one's salted caramel, and this one's chocolate fudge. Caramel, any preference there? I think caramel sometimes, caramel sometimes. Just the right moment for each one. I don't know which is which, but there's a moment. These both come to $2.99, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it also kind of seems like a lot because they're so damn small. Before we taste, I kind of want to break these open and see if they're as hollow as everyone says they are. Let's take a look. Oh shit, I don't know if we're gonna. Fuck. That's fucking hot. They definitely serve them hot. Let's see. Fucking hell. All right, so first off, let's just dispel those rumors. There's filling in here. And honestly, there's a decent amount. So I know everyone was like, oh no, there's nothing in there. They're hollow, they're dry. Let's check out the chocolate one, see if it's more of the same. That bad boy up. I mean, there's plenty of filling. There's a shit ton of filling in there. Look at that, it's completely stocked. So that's the first myth that we could just kind of get rid of right off the bat. They're filled, they smell really, really good. Let's see how they taste. First up, salted caramel. That can't be the right way to say that. Let's take a look at the inside, nice close look. Let's see. Listen, good, not great. I don't love caramel, so I can't really be like a true critic to this one. I just don't like caramel. I think there's so many other ways to flavor things. Caramel probably ends up being kind of last on the list. Favorite chocolate, Kit Kat. Obviously, best chocolate ever. No caramel in sight. This does end up being a little bit grainy. I can agree with that. But there's enough filling. There's enough filling, and it's pretty sweet, but it's not overwhelming. Sometimes caramel ends up tasting like a stick of sugar. In this case, it's a little bit lighter, a little more subtle. The outside is nice and crispy, so the texture's kind of there. The appearance, they appear more delicious than people have been saying. I mean, a lot of people have said, oh, these are too crunchy, they're too small, there's all these things. I don't think you need much of this. I think one of each is a cool variety, right? If it was one flavor or the other, I would have got both. But in this case, it's like they're the same shit. Now these are gonna hit, again, probably not first thing in the morning. If you're at Taco Bell already, maybe you'll pick these up as well. So the caramel, it's not overly sweet. It kind of has this like weird aftertaste that's a little bit grainy, but outside of that, not too bad at all. And honestly, for $2.99 for both of them, it's not that crazy. All right, let's move on to the chocolate. Now this smells like a fudge brownie. Like this just smells really, really good. Now, I like softer cookies, right? I feel like you get a crunchy, hard, aggressive end of a cookie tray. It sucks. I want this shit kind of falling apart, barely there. Just kind of have this like little integrity to it, but just kind of half cooked, soft and mushy. That's the best way to have a cookie. Now in this case, we're going the opposite way. This is a crunch, but as you can see, you do have that kind of fudge filling. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just more of a crunch that adds to it. It smells very good. Let's see. If you like brutally honest food reviews, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Interesting. So what they've done is they've actually taken all the flavor out of these. This is very pudding-like, right? Almost like a Jell-O pudding. it doesn't really have as much sweetness as I was kind of hoping for. Now, the Cinnabon Delights, I don't know if you've had those from Taco Bell. A lot of sweetness, small little thing, nice light balls, just nice and easy. Get a 2-pack, you're good to go. This is better for someone who enjoys more of a crunchy snack. Now I am getting a little bit of salty sweet because it's not overly sweet, right? It doesn't dominate, it just kind of stays where it should. But I don't like the crunch on the back end. And I don't kind of like the aftertaste. It's very grainy and I'm not getting enough sweet from it. So now, naturally, we have to try both of them together. So we're gonna put that guy right in there. Boom. Double time, let's say. The combo's kind of better. Taco Bell, all you gotta do is just combine these two. You fucking marry these two together, you combine them in the lab, this is gonna hit. Honestly, together it's great. Together I like it. Look at that. A little chocolate, a little salt, chocolate salted caramel. Caramel. Who cares? It's this. And it's a good combo. See, the crunchiness almost makes more sense when you don't have the sort of rigid rules of salted caramel versus chocolate fudge. That combo is gonna hit every time. All right, let's talk about it. So texture. The texture was off-putting at first. Once you combine them, the texture makes sense, right? Because now you have multi-layers, multi-flavors. Just kind of makes more sense. The appearance. At first, they're really small. You feel like you're getting ripped off, even for $2.99. But I'm telling you, combine them, kind of changes the game. I think individually, they kind of suck, but when they come together, it's better. Like everything, right? Just bring everything together, it's gonna be okay. The price is fair. For $2.99, we're looking at like $1.50 each. I think that's a fair price. I don't think I'm missing anything by not having it. I might not order this every single time, but I'll tell you this. You get a quesarito, you get a couple soft shell tacos, maybe a Doritos Locos Tacos, and you add this on the side, it's gonna hit, especially after a couple drinks or a little other shit. Whatever you do, this might actually add into the night. But it doesn't have as sweet and forward of a flavor, so if you need something that's like ultra sugary, this may not be it. And I kind of like that they took a backseat to that. I like that it's just not all about the fucking sweetness. Like we could just have texture, we could have a little bit of flavor, but it doesn't have to be so aggressive. I think they did a pretty good job here, just saying. So based on the size, the structure, and everything involved here, these are gonna get a solid 6 out of 10. And the only reason it doesn't go higher is because I had to mix them. You combine these motherfuckers together, we're looking at honestly a 7 or even 8 out of 10. It was really good once it's combined. It's not overwhelming, kind of hit. Eat what you like. I'll see you in the next one. Click this playlist for more snack reviews just like this one.